What if I told you that during the next economic collapse, your gold won't save you, but a pack of cigarettes and 3 cheap lighters could be worth more than a month's salary? This isn't theory. This happened in a real city under siege where people with gold starved while those with practical skills thrived. Everything you've been told about survival assets is backwards, and I'm about to prove it with documented evidence from multiple economic collapses. Stay with me, because what I'm about to reveal could mean the difference between your family surviving or starving when the system fails. Visualize this scenario. Sarajevo in 1993. You're positioned in what previously functioned as a middle-class residential area, and your neighbor, someone who worked as a banker prior to the war, is presenting you with a gold necklace. Not in exchange for food, not for medical supplies, but for a pack of cigarettes and 3 inexpensive lighters. He's in a state of desperation. The necklace consists of authentic gold, probably representing 2 months' salary in the previous world. However, in a city experiencing siege conditions with no electrical power, no functioning water supply, no food distribution system, that gold represents nothing more than decorative metal. The lighters, though, those represent survival itself. Fire for preparing food, fire for generating warmth, fire for boiling water so you don't perish from dysentery. This isn't a fictional narrative. This was documented by an individual named Selko Begovic who survived more than a year in that siege situation. And here's what disturbs my sleep at night. He witnessed people possessing gold dying from starvation while people possessing practical skills and tools flourished. The traditional prepper philosophy states accumulate gold and silver. If you don't physically hold it, you don't truly own it. I've expressed this sentiment myself. However, when we forensically analyze what actually transpires during complete economic collapse, not theoretical speculation, but documented reality, gold ranks considerably below something else entirely. Skills, land, tools, community connections, the Amish Hedge. By the conclusion of this video, you'll comprehend why a $1,000 investment in the appropriate practical goods and skills will preserve your family when $10,000 in gold bullion won't. Allow me to demonstrate the pattern, because this has occurred previously, multiple times across multiple countries, and the data communicates the identical story every single time. Number 1. Currency collapse transpires faster than anyone believes remotely possible. In Bosnia, the transition from a functioning money-based economy to pure barter required months, not years, months. Selko documented how during the initial days, people still attempted using currency. Within weeks, prices multiplied by factors of 20, 30, 100. A pack of cigarettes that cost 1.5 German marks outside the war zone cost 40 marks inside. Venezuela, 2016 to present day. Inflation exceeded 1,000,000%. The bolivar became so worthless that Venezuelans jokingly called it the bolivar muerto, the dead bolivar. The government's response? They removed high-denomination bills from circulation and provided people 72 hours to exchange currency that was literally being declared illegal. 72 hours. Visualize that. Your life savings, 3 days to convert before the government declares it worthless paper. Argentina, 1998 to 2002. The economy contracted 28%. More than 50% of the population descended below the poverty line. Those who had denominated their savings in pesos experienced devastating losses. Same pattern, same stages, same outcome. Number 2. When currency fails, economies revert to barter and only utility matters. In Venezuela right now today, fishermen at a beach resort called Patanimo exchange their catch for rice, plantains, and bananas brought by people walking from nearby towns. One fisherman stated it directly. Money doesn't buy anything, so it's better for people to bring food so we can give them fish. Farmers travel hundreds of kilometers to Caracas carrying 200 bananas, 30 kilos of yams, 30 of cassava, 40 kilos of lemon to exchange for flour, rice or pasta. Not to sell for currency, but to exchange directly for other goods. In the coffee-growing regions, hardware stores accept coffee beans as payment. 3 100-kilo sacks of coffee trade for 200 liters of gasoline. Coffee beans have become currency because they're standardized, they're consumable, they have use value. This is economic reversion. Modern collapse sends societies back to pre-industrial barter. And in that environment, gold is useless. You can't eat it, you can't burn it for heat, you can't use it to purify water or treat an infected wound. But the person who can grow food, the person who can repair a water pump, the person who has stockpiled antibiotics and hygiene supplies, that person survives.